last disorders regulation of respiration also completed. Now we can see the disorders of respiratory system. First one in NCERT they given kaun sa asthma. Asthma, this is asthma. So asthma ka either symptoms, indirectly reasons also they given. Okay, so difficulty in breathing. Difficulty in breathing is a symptom causing wheezing sound. इधर wheezing sound भी, wheezing sound बोले तो क्या है, through the narrow area air was forcefully transferred or blown, it will be giving that sound, some sort of sound like a whistle. That's why wheezing sound bolte. So this is due to inflammation of which one beta? So that is bronchi, inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles. Inflammation of bronchi and bronchioles is main thing, a symptom of which one? Asthma. ये कैसे आते? This is a type of allergic reaction. So कोई any allergen बोले तो which one leads to allergy? वो substance, that means by cool air, hot air, dust particles, pollen grains or dander of pet animals, कौन सा भी. So अंदर जाने तो what happens? This is the normal airway. इधर देखो, this is the normal airway. ये गैप दे तो इतना है. बाद में this is under attack, asthmatic lungs का track. इधर देखो lumen जितना है. So it was compressed, इसलिए wheezing sound बोलते. So then normal airway, asthmatic airway and asthmatic airway during the attack, इतना airway कम हो जाएगा. So that's why wheezing sound will be. इधर inflammation words का meaning क्या है बोले तो due to the entering of which one allergens, mast cells secretes the histamine, a substance. This is the main reason for asthmatic or allergic reactions. Then what happens here? The muscles present in the walls of this bronchi and bronchioles will be going to swollen. ये going to swell करते. बाद में mucous membrane also, mucus will be going to secreted more. Then by that the lumen or tract of the entire trachea, particularly which one bronchi and bronchioles will be decreases. It leads to wheezing sound. That is called as inflammation, swelling, redness. Either to pain may not it is, but obstructing the pathway of air transfer or conducting. So this is asthma. Okay, so from this diagram we can simply understand this one, what happens. Next slide. So emphysema, next disorder they given emphysema. Emphysema is a chronic disorder. Chronic बोले तो क्या है? This is not one day disease. Slowly years of time it will takes. Okay, so main reason for this chronic disorder is cigarette smoking. Cigarette smoking. Cigarette बोले तो not only cigarette, tobacco will be consumed as in the form of which one smoking. So then what happens here? ये tobacco में nicotine जो है ना, that will be going to occupies the surface area of alveoli. They damages the surface of alveoli, and by that walls are going to dissolve, and number of small alveoli will be going to fuses large. ये देखो large normal alveoli इतना होगा, ये damaged surface. ये देखो number of alveoli. Okay, so these alveoli healthy, their number is more. Then बाद में ये कौन सा nicotine will be occupies the surface, dark color हो गया, their walls will be going to damaged. ये walls damage होके then they are fuses, their number is reduced, size is increases. So automatically कौन सा surface area was going to reduces, it will be obstructs the exchange of rate of gases also, rate of breathing also obstructed. Okay, so this is about emphysema, chronic disorder. Main reason is cigarette smoking. इधर हम observe करते damaging of alveolar walls and they are going to fuses, by that respiratory surface is going to reduce. And NCERT में और एक भी दे दिया disorder. What is that? That is occupational respiratory disorders. Occupational respiratory disorder. Occupation बोले तो क्या है? A profession, person where they are going to working. profession बोलते. So there persons are going to working in different industries like which is related with dust particles, mainly spinning mills, cotton spinning mills aina udhar, and quarries, and next one stone crushing industries, sand papers industries. Okay, so these dust particles will be going to inhaled by the person if they are not taking proper precautions like mask and these things. So these are occupies the total respiratory surface area. इधर देखो ये normal surface and ये dust particle inhaled surface. So ये dust particles जाके they are going to stimulate the development of fibers, that is called as a fibrosis. Okay, lungs with fibrosis, it is lungs with fibrosis, damaged air sacs and fibrosis. So air sacs also going to damaged and exchange of gases is going to reduced. This is the normal lungs, there is no problem in this one. Here देखो इतना fibrous tissue will be going to proliferated. By this one the elastic nature of the lungs will be going to loss. Okay, short breathing increase होगा, rate of breathing will be going to increases, but what happens, properly exchange of gases will not taken place. So this is a fibrosis, and fibrosis में क्या होगा, proliferation of fibrous tissue. Lungs are soft sponge like, उसमें fibrous tissue develop होगा, they are lost their elastic nature. So इसके वजह से serious lung damage हो जाएगा. So इसलिए ये डस्ट पार्टिकल्स रिलेटेड इंडस्ट्रीज में जो पर्सन्स काम करते दे हैव टू यूज दी सम प्रिकॉशंस विच इज़ प्रिस्क्राइब्ड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. नाउ थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन बट रिलेटेड टू NCERT. कॉमन कोल्ड सब लोगों को मालूम है, इट इज़ अ वायरल इन्फेक्शन ड्यू टू राइनो वायरस. दीज आर दी सिम्टम्स, स्नीजिंग, रनी नोस, बोले तो नोस से म्यूकस विल बी गोइंग टू सेक्रेट, स्लाइमी सब्सटेंस विल बी, काफ होते एंड नॉसल कंजेशन, ब्लॉकेज ऑफ नोस, एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज हेडेक आते, सोर थ्रोट, क्योंकि ये मेन सिम्टम ऑफ दिस वन इज वी आर थिंकिंग दैट पूरा लंग्स भी इन्फेक्ट हो गया. सो नहीं होते, ओनली अपर रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक्ट अप टू लैरिंग्स विल बी अफेक्टेड. सो इसलिए हमारा थ्रोट मीन्स voice will be also changes, and common fever in children, commonly fever will be developed in the children. These are the symptoms. Causative agent है तो virus, rhino virus बोलते. It is the most common ailment. Next is tuberculosis. I think we can observe this disease in society. Tuberculosis, it is by the bacteria. So tuberculosis bacteria, Mycobacterium tuberculosis it is. So this will be infected. This is also chronic disorder, not 1 day, 2 days may. This will be going to generally observed in a persons who is always working in closed containers like rooms. There is no proper ventilation. Okay, free air flow or free ventilation is not available. There this bacteria will be going to grow. So this will be grown in the lungs. Okay, lungs में डैमेज होके इतना holes like structures will be going to form. Formation of numerous cavities and bronchial erosions. Bronchi will be going to damages. Bronchi will be damages. This is tuberculosis. ये slowly cure हो जाएगा, लेकिन treatment available. Next, another disease, pneumonia. Generally, we can observe this is also in the society. Here, lungs alveoli will be filled with excess amount of mucus. By that obstruction of exchange of gases will be taken place. Of course, mucous membrane compulsory for exchange of gases, normal exchange of gases, but beyond the limits excess amount of mucus will be obstructs the diffusion of gases. Rate of diffusion will be obstructed. These are the different variety of pathogens. Totally bacteria will be there. Here it is that is chlamydia pneumoniae, and next one is Legionella pneumoniae, and next one is Staphylococcus aureus, Haemophilus influenza. So mostly bacteria will be, and it is also caused by the virus and fungus also. Okay, symptoms will be, person will be suffering from the respiratory tract disorders and breathing problems and fever आते. निमोनिया को हम नेग्लेक्ट नहीं करना है. नेग्लेक्ट करने तो सीवियर कंडीशन में symptoms are like this lips and our nails color will be turns into blue color, from gray to blue color it is. So that is indicates the severity. क्यों में ऐसा color change होते बोले तो due to carbon dioxide concentration, partial pressure will be increases in the blood, that's why color will be going to change. Now silicosis, ये occupational respiratory disorder जैसा, ये सिलिका इंडस्ट्रीज में पर्सन्स जो काम करते ये नॉर्मल लंग्स है, इधर कोई अफेक्टेड डस्ट पार्टिकल्स वैसा कुछ भी नहीं, हेल्दी लंग्स है. ये सिंपल स्टेज, सिंपल सिलिकोसिस इनिशियल स्टेजेस में डस्ट पार्टिकल्स विल बी सेटल्ड इन दी लंग्स. ये सीवियर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कंडीशन, सीवियर कंडीशन, एडवांस्ड कंडीशन में लंग्स आर अफेक्टेड हियर. So this is silicosis. The persons who is working in silica industries and even one more thing, siderosis बोलते, that is dust particles like iron particles, dust like iron particles will be enters into the lungs. Next, another one is black lung disease. The persons who is working in coal mines. So this is normal lungs. So now normal lung का shape plus color देखो कैसे. So कोल माइंस में जो पर्सन्स काम करते माइन्यूट फाइन पार्टिकल्स विल बी गोइंग टू फिल्स द टोटल लंग्स एंड लंग्स विल बी गोइंग टू चेंज द कलर. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट, well known, no need to explain, this is we all are affected by this one, okay, and we are all immunized against this one, that is corona disease. This is by the virus, and common symptoms and everything we know about this one. Just out of NCERT डे टू डे लाइफ में ये हमको थोड़ा सा मालूम है, इसलिए मैं एक बार इंट्रोड्यूस किया. नाउ ब्रीथिंग एंड एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस वाज कंप्लीटेड. थैंक यू.